stage as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games. And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith. And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone. The numbers for him from a week ago: 15 carries, 90 yards. Off of play action, here's Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 19 yards. And the Raider first down. Play action. It's Smith. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Raiders. It's Myers again with another catch. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be second down. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Dolphins' 19-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Again, Smith. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Geno. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Trey Tucker, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins. Take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm. And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level. You see the numbers on the ground a week ago for Achane. 13 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown. Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they've built this winning streak, and that includes the ground game. He's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and follow? Put a stop to this streak. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. Short completion, just 4 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Finding Miller once more, complete. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Ryan Stonehouse to punt. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Raiders offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Brings up 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Geno. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 10. And the Las Vegas first down. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Can't get away, and he's taken down. How about the safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack. It's 2nd down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Smith now to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Throwing is Smith. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Going deep this time for Miller. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken right around the 44. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. On 1st down, it's Genty. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Brings up 2nd and 11. Here's Smith. That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On the option, it's Smith himself. And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Geno now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Raiders on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go. Here's Genty. And I don't think he got in. He did. He stoned at the 1-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Here's Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Looking to pass. Tua. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, Achane. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A solid stiff arm. And able to get this out to the 25. And now here come the Raiders. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
And a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We get down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Well, so much for the 1st down.
And they could have, would have, should have had a 1st down, but my English teacher's not going to be happy with this one. They did not.
Here we go, here we go.
Smith. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. This is taken at about the 14. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, three things can happen, and two of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Tua going to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throw caught by Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
They don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Here's Smith. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
To throw is Smith. That's to Bash over the middle. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's third down and 4.
Hey, we go, hey. We got to set.
Back to throw, Smith. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
We got to set.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And he'll work down inside the 45. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Smith. Tucker hauls it in over the middle. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break.
A 33-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Dolphins offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. On the right side, this is Miller. Now inside the 25. And down to the 16-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards.
All right, what?
Now Achane on 1st and 10. They'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with career touchdown number 60. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now they can't bring him down. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Raiders.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Geno. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Dolphins' 13-yard line.
Out of the gun, Smith. And he's got it. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers from 13 yards out. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. They're going to keep it on the ground.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. Up to midfield. Devon Achane in the offense, ready to go once again. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the 3rd, and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want 4, you want more than that. And guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Now that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Going up top for Miller. And this is caught. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there. 44 yards. And the Dolphins Raiders are able to stretch out their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, being practice sessions, right here, 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
They'll get things started with a carry by Pierce. Yeah, able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and he kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so that turned into nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And no gain. Gets the dump off to Pierce. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Smith. Over the middle, complete. It's Thornton. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Raiders.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. Gets it downfield to Mayer. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Throwing now is Geno. This is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Brock Bowers, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Achane. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. Tua sets up to pass it. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 68 yards. And the Dolphins are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it That gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Gets around him. And he'll give it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Play action. It's Smith.
And that's a knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Throwing is Smith. He's going to loft it. Deep right sideline. The guy's man complete. It's a big play there for Vegas. 41 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. Geno now to throw. Open man is Tucker. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Smith now to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now Smith. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And this offense on 3rd down today, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 6. To the air again, Smith. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
At the 8-yard line.
Now it's Smith. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He's just not at his focus in this game. It's not 1 drop. It's not 2. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. Smith. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Smith. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Geno Smith, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see him back. Just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
All right, come on.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll give this to Achane. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Second and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. That's out to Hill. Right side complete. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Third and 4.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now Tua. That is caught. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Here's Tua. Gets this one to Hill. The 20. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
And they will take a knee here. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready, 2,
Etienne gets him from the gun. Oh, a good move at the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a 1-score game. Etienne. And boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. He knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.